everybody, what's going on? I hope all of y'all are doing undeniably fan-frickin-tastic out there. I know I am, because tonight, WWE is holding their Money in the Bank event for 2021. And folks, this past Friday, the WWE Universe finally made a comeback. That may very well be the greatest return in all of WWE's history. Alright, WWE Universe, welcome back, and tonight's going to be a very spectacular pay-per-view. I have a good feeling about that. I really do have a good feeling about that. Alright, so yeah, got about 7 matches to ramble about here today. And yeah, let's get into it, shall we? But let me get all the Raw matches out of the way first, then SmackDown, then we'll talk about the Money in the Bank matches last, okay? So, yeah, first up, the Raw Tag Team Championships are on the line as AJ Styles and Omos defends against the Viking Raiders. Okay, about 2 or 3 weeks after AJ Styles and Omos won those belts, they haven't been doing much with them as of late. And as a matter of fact, I think this may very well be their first pay-per-view title defense since Mania. So, I think AJ Styles and Omos, they really need to keep that reign lasting just a little bit longer, because Omos, he needs it. It's too early to just take away his monster push for him. And I'm guaranteeing you, I am like guaranteeing it. Whenever AJ Styles and Omos lose those Raw Tag Team Championships, it's going to be because AJ got pinned or because AJ tapped out. I'm calling it right now. Alright, next up, the Raw Women's Championship is on the line as Rhea Ripley defends against Charlotte Flair. How many more championship matches does Charlotte Flair need? How? Like, the only way I want Charlotte to win this match is if it's going to be the only thing to make this rivalry end once and for all. But you know what? I don't see that happening. Rhea Ripley, she has way too much momentum on her side right now. So, I'm going to give this one to Rhea Ripley. Please, Rhea, please win this match. Alright, lastly for Raw, the WWE Championship is on the line as Bobby Lashley defends against Kofi Kingston. Kofi, I'm sorry, but we know Bobby Lashley is going to win this match. He is. And there's another reason why Bobby Lashley is going to be winning this match. And that's because I have been hearing it on good authority that tomorrow night on Raw, Bill Goldberg is supposed to be returning. And with that being said, why? Man, everybody was looking forward to Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Yet apparently we're not going to get that. I've been reading a news article apparently by Dave Meltzer, so whatever Dave Meltzer says, take it with a grain of salt. But apparently they're trying to save Brock Lesnar's return for Roman Reigns. Why? Why is it impossible for us to see Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar? Why? Why? So, yeah, we know Bobby Lashley is going to be taking that belt into SummerSlam. And if it's against Goldberg, you know what? No. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. I'm here to ramble about Money in the Bank. I'm not going to be rambling about SummerSlam just yet. We'll just see how this plays out. Alright, but yeah, Bobby Lashley's winning this match. Alright, so next up, let's go over to SmackDown. As the SmackDown Tag Team Championships are on the line, as Rey and Dominic Mysterio defend against the Usos. Okay, Rey and Dominic, they have already made their history-making moment. The reign, I think it's lasted just long enough. And you know what? I think it's time. I think it's time that the Usos finally get those belts back. Represent the family. you know. And I know Roman Reigns, he's been hanging out with The Rock on the Fast and Furious sets with the Hobbs and Shaw, I think. And Vin Diesel, he's like become a recent meme as of late because of the Fast and Furious movies about being all about family. And Roman Reigns, yeah, he's definitely feeling like he's turning into the WWE's version of Vin Diesel or Dom, whatever you want to call it. So, and by the way, this is coming from somebody who has never seen any Fast and Furious movies, never. So, I think it's time to make the faction relevant. I think it's time to make this group mean something. Roman as champion, the Usos as champion, yeah. And speaking of Roman as champion, that brings us to our next match. Roman Reigns defends his Universal Championship against Edge. Edge, man, as much as I would love to see Roman Reigns with this match, he's probably not going to. He's probably not going to. But, yeah, I want to see Roman Reigns win this match and hold the championship with the Usos holding the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. But as far as Edge goes, you know Edge is going to be booked at SummerSlam. I have a good feeling it's going to be Edge versus Seth Rollins. And you can bank on that. Oh, I cracked myself up. Why am I laughing at my own joke? Alright, so, yeah, now to ramble about the Money in the Bank matches. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Alright, first, the women's Money in the Bank match. Participants include Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross or Nikki Ash, actually going by now, Nikki ASH, almost a superhero, Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega, Natalya, and Tamina. Alright, so, you know what? The SmackDown women in this match, they have it easy. They have it really easy. Yeah, leading up to this match, all the Raw women, they had to, like, compete in a, they had to compete in, like, qualification matches, but all the SmackDown women, they just got handed they just got handed the entrance spot. They did. They just got handed it to it like a gift from Sonya Deville. Like, here you go, a nice present from Sonya Deville. Go ahead, go into the match because I said you can. But out of all the SmackDown women, though, the only woman that has grinded to get into the spot was Liv Morgan. And I think Liv Morgan is walking into this match with the most momentum. Okay, potentially the most momentum. So I really would love to see Liv Morgan win it. But if WWE wants to pull off a jerk move, they might give it to Zelina Vega. They may very well give it to Zelina Vega just as an apology for releasing her earlier this year. So, but let me talk about somebody else in this match right quick. Nikki Ash, Nikki Cross. I don't care what you want to refer to her as. I'm seeing a lot of people hating on this new twist of the gimmick. But to my understanding, this is Nikki's idea, and if she's enjoying it, heck, let her have her fun. Let her have her fun. But I remember Gregory Helms, he tweeted about the moment, and he called Nikki Cross the Hurricane. H-E-R instead of H-U-R. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, for this match, I'm going to be kind of pulling for Liv Morgan here. Yeah. Alright, next up, and lastly, is the men's Money in the Bank match. And the participants include Ricochet, John Morrison, Johnny Drip Drip, Riddle, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Seth Rollins, King Nakamura, and I know I don't have an actual pic of Nakamura in his crown just yet for this video, and Kevin Owens. So, man, how quickly some fans can turn on Drew McIntyre. Like, not just on Drew McIntyre, but like in general. Like, at the start of last year, everybody was wanting Drew McIntyre to win and become WWE Champion. Everybody was wanting it. Everybody was cool with it. And now, all of a sudden, they don't want Drew to be successful anymore for whatever reason. So, a lot of people are saying that Drew McIntyre is the favorite to win this match, even though they don't want him to. And as much as I love Drew, even I wouldn't want to see him win this match. I don't. A lot of people wanted Cesaro to be in this match, but unfortunately right now it's looking like he's going to be in a feud with the Alpha Academy. And I understand that for the SmackDown event that happened recently with the crowd, there was an untelevised match with Harry Smith, Davey Boy's son, and somebody in the comments section said that Harry Smith and Cesaro should be a tag team. How many more tag teams are we going to be? How many more tag teams are we going to be putting Cesaro in? What? Just give Cesaro a successful singles push, please. But yeah, I know Cesaro isn't in this match, and I rambled off a little bit too much right there. Because it's ring ramblings, why not? So yeah, I think out of all of these participants, I'd really love for it to be Big E. I want it to be Big E. I want Big E to be the winner of this match. I really do. And this past Friday night on SmackDown, when Paul Heyman had that weird encounter with Big E and Big E started shouting at him, Big E was like poking fun and laughing about Roman Reigns and the Edge situation. Yeah. If Big E wins that Money in the Bank match tonight, I'm going to scream. I am going to scream and I'm going to enjoy it so much. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Ring Ramblings, and I hope all of you will enjoy the Money in the Bank event happening tonight. And yeah, until next time, make sure all of you remember to be outrageously optimistic year-round. Booyah! I'm out.